But if your attention goes higher, say my attention is, I'm only nothing but charity. I mean, what am I? It just flows. You just become the charity. So the difference between a person who is realized and a not realized is this, that the attention which was giving myth as reality to you is gone now, is gone higher. It can see that it is myth. Attention can clearly see that it is myth, and you can see that yourself and you can remove yourself. That, of course, I have to give you a push, no doubt, and I'm working hard on that to give you a push. But you should also know that mythical things must be dropped. Otherwise, you will not grow. All mythical things must be dropped. And the best way to do it is to be in thoughtless awareness. Because as soon as you transcend these three gunas, you become thoughtlessly aware. You have to cross Agya. Once you cross Agya, these three gunas, absolutely you go into a state where you're gunatit, you're beyond gunas. So you do not deliberately do anything, but it just goes on. So now for you, because you are enlightened now, is to understand that our attention has to move higher and higher at a higher space. Now actually what has happened in realization? Your Kundalini has risen and has come up. Just like you can say the small thin hair, one hairs, and that has broken your sister. And now the grace is flowing. But it's a very small movement that has taken place, of course, which is a very difficult movement, no doubt, but it has taken place. Now, you have not expanded empties. Your chakras are only pierced in the center. But the rest of the attention is still intact. Actually, it is so intact that you don't even feel that it is pierced. Now you have to expand that. Open it out so that more strands of Kundalini can rise. And your attention, which is in these centers, expands. By expansion, it drives out all that is mythical on the sides. On every center, we have our attention, which is being enlightened in the center through this light passing through. But light is too small for the darkness that you have collected. Especially for people of the West, I would say your confusions. You must get rid of them. But still you identify. Because if I ask you anything, how are you? Means what? Means you are still confused. Alright? Confusion should go. One confusion was there that this is realization or not. I hope that's over now with you people. At least now you believe it is self-realization. I had to tell people, no, I are self-realized now. You are. Still they would jump up like Jack in the box. Let's say, no, we are not mother. How do you say this is realization? We expect this out of realization. That out of realization. That will be flying out of the door if you are realized. Or something nonsensical. Thank God, these ideas have gone away. But when we are realized, there is light that has come in us. We have to grow it only by separating our attention from the myths. It is all mythical. I also play with you because unless and until you are sure I'm not going to give you a wrong idea about yourself. I want to see how far still your attention is moving. And I know, still you are not sure. Still you are not sure of yourself. That's why the confidence is not there. First of all, you have to learn how to drive. Then you are tested. There will be 5 stones put together. The distance will be only that hardly a car can pass through, and the fellow will say you bring it zigzag. And you cannot do it. Why? That's how he makes you a master. The mastery of your attention will come when you will start seeing that it is all a myth that upsets you. It's all a myth that upsets you. Just throw it out. Just throw it away and understand that you are the eternal attention. That you are the eternal life. That only thing that keeps you away from it is ignorance. And the ignorance is too simple to understand that you have accepted myth as truth. Just drop it. It's all myth. You'll be amazed how your attention will rise. And you will see all these nonsensical things which used to frighten you or to elate you will drop out. And you just smile at it. And then only you are going to enjoy yourself fully, because your attention will be completely drenched into the bliss of self. I'm saying you will, I said you are already drenched into that bliss. Keep it up. Now, how to do it? Actually, in every day-to-day life. How to kill the memory of the past? To kill the memory of the past is to have new memories. You must remember when you got your first realization. Always think of it. Whenever any such memory comes to you, you try to think how you got your realization. Any memory that is troublesome or even so-called elating, you just try to remember how realization has come to. When you feel aggressive about something or angry something, just try to remember how you felt the joy of surrendering. Just think of that joy of surrendering, of dissolving yourself. So the new memories must be built up. If you start building up new memories, then you will start collecting moments to establish other moments which have such memories. Like a memory when you tried to help somebody. You raised the Kundalini of someone. Now the problem would be when you will be raising the Kundalini of others, you will be in thoughtless awareness. There won't be any thought. And thought is the only thing which impresses. But that time you can record the joy of raising the Kundalini. If you could record the joy of raising the Kundalini of others, you will feel a new wealth of these beautiful moments will be accumulated. And all those moments which were giving you confusion or fear or so called unhappiness and happiness will flow. And pure joy will. Because now most of the experiences you have had are more of joy. Joy has no thoughts. It's just an experience, protection. That's why I said you keep your eyes open. I hope you'll understand what I mean. May God bless.